Welcome back everybody, I am Senkaku. This is Shapes.io. There has been an update, as you can see, but we're going to jump straight into the game. You can see that I've already played this. I've tried to record this, but hasn't been successful because when I recorded it, it just didn't capture this. It just captured like, I was in the settings menu and it just captured this screen. But you could hear me playing the game in the background. It was like really weird. I'm not going to change any of these settings. I'm just going to leave everything as default, and we're just going to jump straight into the game. I guess we'll delete this one. You can have multiple games obviously running at different times, but the idea is you can jump into a game and you can just continue to play that all the way to the end. There is no end because, well, we'll get into that in a second. We won't do that. We'll go back a second. Right, what we'll do is we'll create a new game and we'll start from scratch. Maybe after we've run through some of the basics, I'll kind of jump back into my my other game. The tutorial is quite detailed. It teaches you how to get started in the game. Obviously, that's what tutorials do. Whoa, that was really sloppy. You can use your right click to basically delete tracks, and you click on this and then you place with your left mouse button. Pretty straightforward. The idea is you've got to get these shapes to the I'm not entirely sure what you would call this, but let's see. Ooh, I never knew about that. Hold shift to place multiple extractors and use R to rotate them. That is cool. I never knew that. This is not an idle game. Build, basically. So can we speed this up? You can't speed up the game, but the game will speed up in a sense that you can, the further you progress through the game, the more things you unlock, which is what this whole thing's doing here, to unlock cutting shapes. Which will unlock one of these. So we get this up to 40, maybe just for the sake of it. So we press R, we can rotate this round, we throw in another conveyor belt, and away it goes. You can pull multiple from obviously one area, so if I want to throw in another. Oh, wait, okay, actually that's cut off that. That's interesting. Never knew that. I guess I never really did that in my own one. But there you go. So this basically splits this into different halves. The way this works is you can have one input, two outputs. I don't know why it has a delete. I never really found that I needed to use that. But you can cut this off anytime you want. It doesn't hinder anything. So I'm just going to slap this back in. Why? Oh, I didn't stick one in. Good job. Right, so we're just going to draw a path up here. So what I could do now is I've got these two here. So I'm going to stick that in. You know what? We'll stick the cutter going in here. So we get the cutter, it goes in. And then we have the output going this way to that one and this way to that one. So you can see it's going straight out. I don't need like a normal conveyor belt to. Hey Chris, hey Rasilio, how you doing? Probably said your name's wrong, sorry about that. But yeah, obviously I'm doing this as a live stream because I couldn't record the video. But right, let's get into this again. This can pull from it. You don't need a conveyor belt right in front of it in order to pull. So obviously, if you wanted to have like a cutter here, and then this feeding out that way, you can do. So it splits out, it cuts it in half and sends it that way. Obviously, again, I'll mention I cannot speed up the game, so I kind of just need to sit here and wait. You can, however, let me show you. Stick in another one. That's not going to work. So we're going to have to maybe stick it up there because we want to make the best use of the space that we have. Chuck that up there. Whoa, that's messy. Slap that in. There we go, your game's been saved, happy days, autosave. Can't complain with that. I like the music in this, it's pretty catchy. Done. Right, level 2. Give you no reward, but the next one will. So, show upgrades. Don't destroy your old factories. Upgrades tab can be found in the top right hand corner. There you go. So, basically, I can upgrade that. Job done. But, I think I'll come out of this game because I've basically shown you the idea of the game. We'll kind of jump ahead to one of my save games. So if we return back to the menu and go to this level 3, I mean that didn't take me very long to get to that point. So if we jump into a level 6, right, so we can see my mess here as it is. We do have, you can obviously use WSD, you don't have to use left mouse click if you want to like kind of move your mouse around at the same time. But so here I've got to provide a quarter. So in order to provide a quarter I'm going to have to cut another one of these in half. So for example, I could knock in cut here. Let's do that. Whoop. Is that not working? Oh, what? That's just going in and coming out again? Do I have to rotate it maybe? Is that what the problem is? So, you can also rotate. If I stick in a rotational... That's not right. We need to do it that way. Rotation. And then we stick in a cut. This here. There you go. Oh, but as you can see, it's facing the wrong direction. It wants it to face the other direction. So what again I have to do is, hold on, don't take that out. Let's see, we're going to stick this in here. We're going to stick another merger. So this basically allows you to cross paths and merge into one. So as long as I feed another one in here, as long as you don't have like an output here. Why are these like... I have no idea what's going on with these. I don't know why the greens are like... The greens and reds don't seem to be doing anything. That is very odd. I'm going to have to... Whoa, hello. I'm going to have to look into that. What's going on? There has been an update to the game, so I don't know if maybe it's broken it. No. It's just, it's not having any of it. Delivered, stored. Okay, maybe it's just because I haven't unlocked these yet, so they're just sitting there going, oh, I'm not going in. Hi Alicia, how you doing? Right, so all we need to do is give this some rotations. I'm going to delete that, there's no point to that. Slap, actually there is a point to that, it's the only one that's working. So we're going to stick that up there. Oh no! Stick that back in. Stick in some rotations. So if I got that right, we need one more, and that should get us to the direction it wants. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. Why this isn't outputting. Why is there no output here? Jeez Louise. Well, that's a bit troublesome, isn't it? Right, so we're going to have to extend this out a little bit. Maybe I'll have to do the rotation here. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Do 1, 2, 3. Take these out, and we'll stick 2 into 1. There. Draw this path here. Broke that one. Good job. There we go. Right. So everything. Yeah. There you go. Got it chopping in halves. Right. I'm rotating it, but I don't have a conveyor belt connecting these. Alright, so we're getting top half and we're getting bottom quarter, bottom right quarter, top right quarter. So we're getting a whole bunch of stuff, right? The only problem is we're only getting one of these, and I need 400 of them. So don't send your mouse going here, there, and everywhere. There we go. So if I did that, there we go. That connects that back up again. Right. So where are we gonna go from here? I kind of need to get more of these down here. To like split them up. So I'm gonna take that out. Take that out. Oh. Can I like send some this way? I don't want that happening. I need a cutter here, was it? And then input, there you go. We have another one going out here to cutter. We can put that here. There we go. So we got the input and we got the, we need a merging input. Ooh, how do we do that? There we go. So that's still going to go through, filter all the way through there. This one we want to go here. We can have another merging input here. Another one. Good job. Another one here. Boom, 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 boom. So hopefully I'm going to have slightly faster output. And if I can move this a bit closer so it cuts, but then I have a split. We have that going that way, we have this going this way? Right, it's getting really complicated, right? So we've got to stick another cut. We need yet another cut. And we need a merge again. So we're going to stick a merge. Oh, damn. Right. And then we'll have another merge here. Nope. Have a merge here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Nope. Merge. Right. So this will come out. This is just basically to get an extra aisle of, because obviously this needs to cut and then send and rotate and all that kind of stuff. So you can see it kind of delayed going in. So if I kind of like split them, so one goes that way, one goes this way, kind of once this gets through the queue, it will be a bit faster pace. So we should see this going up slightly quicker, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Come on, guys. Get it up, get it up. Boom, boom, boom. And then, wait a minute. Am I missing a cutter? I am. I'm missing a cutter. Right, so it's cutting. Do I need a rotation? Is that what the problem is? So we have this feeding here. It cuts. Half of it goes there. It's half. It just vanishes. Oh, what? It comes out there? Oh, wait a minute. Something's messed up here because I need a rotation somewhere. And I can't stick it there. So I'm going to move this along, stick in a cut, going to stick in a rotation, and then we are going to stick it in there. that can't be like that because we need the rotation first, then we need exit cut. Boom, quarters. And then, as long as we get top facing, yeah we do, we get a top facing quarter, get left and right, get a bottom as well. Happy days. So we're getting a bit of everything now. And this is going a bit faster. So that's great. Wall stuff. What the hell is that? Wow. Yeah, quite literally wow. Right, so we're going to go back to the hub. So that's slowly chucking in the quarters that we need. It's also, I think it's gathering, is it gathering stuff that we don't need as well? We need the bottom ones here. This is gonna, empty, no color. Oh my god, there's colors as well. So we're gonna have to start merging colors together, like having to maybe green ball, red balls, or blue balls, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you can see this is just a starting area, and this is how much I've developed so far. But with this game, the world's kind of like, it's not a world, but whatever. The factory is infinite. You could just scroll forever. There's basically no end to it. So it would just procedurally generate some little balls for you to mess around with. But there's always a quick way to get back to your hub where if it is that, you can set, this is something I set before, which is basically like little checkpoints, but you also get like these fancy shapes, which is just going to get even more complex. So if you can get that far, I mean, like this one's already starting to call it squares, semicircles, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, I've barely even touched this little area that I'm in, and all the shapes around me are pretty standard up to here. There's a few here as well. But I mean, I think I can go here. Can I go here? And I can just slap in something. So if I want this, I could just go, right, give me that. Zoom in enough to draw this. Boop. And make the messiest path in the game ever. Boop, boop. Oh. Come on. Draw. Yeah. So if I wanted this stuff, wow, that was really bad. I can just go all the way to wherever that is and start drawing a line. And then all I need to do is get the merger in here. How am I going to do that? Right, so what I need to do is stick the merger here, and this path would have to go in here, out there. There you go. So I got all these shapes. I'm getting some really random shapes now. There you go. Tier 1. So actually this is what I need for cutting, rotating and stacking. It will upgrade the speed at which they move at on these conveyor belts, or extracting at. I'm not sure if it's the extraction or the speed that they move on the conveyor belt. I think the conveyor belts are independent. Mixing, painting, cutting, rotating, extraction. So maybe it's the speed. I'm not entirely sure. Figure it out eventually. But that is generally how it works. Yeah. So basically, you just sit here, grind it away. It's good if you need like a little casual game just to play on the side of something. I mean, you can technically be working or whatever, and just draw a path. You go, oh, I just need to make an amendment here. Go back to your work or whatever. It's something that you can kind of. It said at the very start of the game that this isn't an idle game. You have to proactively make changes to your factory in order to make everything to work, but at the same time I'm idling right now and I'm making parts, although this isn't going up again. Oh, there you go. Okay, so yeah, I'm just sitting here idling, talking away, and it's progressing, and eventually I'm going to get to level 7, and I'm going to unlock painting, which is just going to get even more complex. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool game. If you like factory games and conveyor belt games, I know there's quite a lot of them out there, and some people are pretty crazy with the conveyor belts. It's definitely one for you to check out. It's an indie game. Check it out. It's Shapes.io. But yeah, I like it. It's a bit addictive, and I'll probably play it a bit more in my personal time. But other than that, if you enjoyed this live stream or the video, if you're watching it afterwards, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And from me, Senkaku, thank you all for watching, and until next time, ciao for now, guys.